I don't know what he's talking about. I'm going with food. Showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Just kidding. This is not a kid show. Everybody, welcome to Alice's Tea Party Musical Memories, the roller rink and school dance edition. Roller rink and school dance edition. So when I ask you, all right, let's see, your age 13 to 17, 18 years old. Okay. That's when all the middle school dances came about. And I'm under the impression that it just ain't the same. It just isn't the same anymore. Our school dances were a fair. Going to the roller rink was an event. You know, you were so excited to meet your friends. Everybody, or if you were going to a dance, you were so excited to dress up. You got ready with your friends, etc., etc. You were dreaming about that first dance with your crush on the dance floor, dancing to things that you should not have been dancing to. I think about I think about middle school dances, right? And you have baby, no, you were grinding. And I'm like, we should not have been dancing to that. I was 12, okay? I should not have been dancing to that song. Um, but middle school dances were both one of intrigue and fear. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, it was intimidating. They all ran around in packs, as they say on Harry Potter. How do you ask one? They all run around in packs. So I sit here and I wonder how many school dances I've been to, and I started to count them, right? So we had like socials after school in 6th grade that had music, so it was kind of dance. But I think my first dance, that I went to that I had to dress up was the 8th grade farewell dance. The 8th grade farewell dance, I dressed in red and I went with my best friend Mike, but I wanted to go with my crush, Tom. And I was mad because Mike asked me before Tom. And then I really had to realize that it was better to go with my friend. But it was a whole dilemma because he was my first crush ever. See what I mean? Music inspires memories. I said something the other week, and what I had said is, why is music so important to us as humans? Why is it so important? Whether you sing, whether what kind of, no matter what genre it is that you like to do or listen to, the reason behind it all is that music catalogs our memories. You have memories of past loves. Music is a universal language. BQ, when she was singing yesterday, or the day before with Angel, they sing in a different language and it doesn't matter. I feel it, you know? So not only is music a universal language, it brings you back to a place that you can feel, smell, remember like it was yesterday. You know, you're going to hear a song and you're going to go like, "Oh my god. Do you remember when we went to the roller rink and you wanted a pickle and they were out of pickles and it ruined your whole day?" Like the most random memories that are associated to Salt and Pepper Push It, you know? The "oh my god" moments, as Petty said in the comments, you know? As I said before, welcome to Alice's Tea Party Musical Memories every Friday at 8 here on the Meet Me app, soon to be featured. Tonight's going to be a great show. We have 4 guests. We have Miss Bill's Babe. She's down there in the comments. Make sure you welcome Bills. We have Miss Petty AF. She's down in the comments as well. She's going to be our musical guest of the evening. And we have 2 big top badge make 'em mads coming in here for the show tonight. We have Miss Kitchen and we have Miss Sarah E. If I could have all of my guests request the box, please, and we will get this show on and popping. Thank you for all of the gifts. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this party started. Are you ready? Can I hear it in the comments? Are you guys ready? Can I get some ones in the comments? Are you ready to get this show on the road? Hey, let's go. All right, let me introduce to you my first guest, coming all the way from Virginia Beach. But don't let that fool you. She's a massive Bills fan, Miss Bills Babe herself. Oh, yay. We're going to have awesome problems today. Let's see if that worked. Bills, do me a favor, honey. Try again. This app's going to give me problems today because of all the battles that are going on the app. It's super, super, super glitchy on the last couple of days. So I will ask you to bear with me. Let's see. Let's see. It's blinking. It's blinking. It's blinking. Okay. Do you guys see her? Let's gonna try that one more time. Oh man. I'm gonna try to grab somebody else in the box only because I want to see if it's just you. Nope, it's not just you. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart. I don't really want to restart, but can you guys all promise to come back? Because I have to, nothing's working. All right, I'll see you guys in a few. Difficulties on the app tonight, but bear with us. Tonight's show is about, as we were talking about earlier, dance shows and memories. All right, that is not even the right thing. Let's try that again. Oh my God. Jay, cut that part out. Take 2. Edit. Ugh. Seriously, stop that recording and restart this one. You can edit the other 2 together. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Alice's Teaparty Musical Memories. We are going to have an amazing show tonight, even though we've got some technical difficulties on our hands. Tonight, we're talking about school dances and roller rinks, bringing you back to when you were a kid. Think like middle school to high school. You got your girl on your arm, or you got that guy that you're spying at across the room. Teenage angst. We love a good story behind the music. Music has memories. It codes in our brain. We don't even know those memories are there until we hear a good song, and all of a sudden we are transported back. And that's what I'm going to talk to my guests about. We've got 4 amazing guests on the show tonight, as I was talking about earlier. We've got 2 top badges make 'em mad on the show. We got Sarah E. and we've got Miss Kitchen, which I'd like to hear from them. I also have my 2 very best girlfriends on the app. I've got Miss Petty AF and Miss Bill's Babe coming up. So you guys make sure that you stick around. You're going to want to hear it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get my first person in the box. Can you welcome Miss Bill's Babe today as my guest number 1? Please work. Oh, woo! Winning. We're in business. Absolutely. Bill's Babe. Hello, my darling.
Hello.
So actually the premise for this show actually came from a conversation that me and you have had
Yep.
just casually about how many memories we have at the roller rink.
Oh my God, so many.
I mean, so I had two roller rinks that I went to. There was one in Sarasota called the Stardust, and then there was one in Arcadia, out in the sticks, and it was called Zellers. Do you remember the name of the roller rink that you skated at?
So I had two.
Okay.
The first one was Orchard Park Roller Rink. That one was tame. And then there was the one that my mom wouldn't let me go to till I was 16. And that was like where all the magic happened. It was DJ Spinners.
Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. So I kind of had the same thing. Zellers was kind of an indoor outdoor roller rink because it had like an outdoor skate and an indoor skate, and it had like mini golf and stuff like that there too. And it had like a sound system. And that was the one that I used to go to like with my summer camps and stuff like that when I was a kid. And we were used to roller rink to, roller skate and think we're awesome to
Right.
New Kids on the Block because that was fire at the time.
Always.
But then Stardust was the one that you wanted to go to on Saturday nights because that was the place to be seen.
Yes.
Absolutely. So when you think about songs that you would have skated to or that got you were like, oh my God, this is my song. We have to go dance or we have to go skate, rather, depending on if we're talking about school dances or skating rinks. Right now, we're talking about skating rinks. What song is getting you up and skating?
So anything ACDC was get out of my way. I need to get on the roller rink.
Oh, ACDC getting funky with it. Absolutely. We love a good ACDC. Anything, or when I think ACDC and roller rink, I'm like roller derby. Move,
Funny story. I did that for 2 years actually. But no, anything ACDC was get out of my way. I need to get on the rink. And then there was this song, and I still to this day don't know the name of it. It was like doom da da doom do do doom da da doom dom da da do. I can't sing, but it had that beat and those words, and you had to get out there, and it had to be on the outside because that's the song that we shuffled to, and everybody had to get out of the way so we can shuffle. But that was the song.
Okay, okay.
I tried Googling it today so I could play a snippet and I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know the name of the song.
We're gonna have to find it for you now. How's it a challenge? Do it again.
Doom da da doom do do doom da da doom do do doom da da doom do 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 do. But it was like it had the perfect beat to shuffle to.
Okay, okay. So were you good on skates, Bills?
One of the best actually, and I don't usually talk about myself that way, but no, I can skate very well. I could do
Okay.
forwards, backwards. Won all the races when they cleared the dance or the skate
Oh
floor.
yeah, and they put the cones up.
They would start everybody like half a rink ahead of me and put me back against the wall, and I would still win my free soda. You know.
That free soda though.
And
That
then
free soda.
one specific song that always remember is "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi. That was always the
Oh,
corners
we're
or the side.
halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
It
Take
was kind of
my
like
hand.
music or skating musical chairs, except you went to either in the beginning you went to there's four corners, you go there, and then as the numbers dwindled, you went to sides, and that was always the song that they started it with.
Like, I also remember, so it wasn't just the skating part, right? It was the social aspect of it too, right? So like every single roller rink I've ever been to had a bad, awesome concession stand.
Yeah,
Okay. Where it had the pixie stick, the big pixie sticks, and you had the french fries, and it was always a perfect french fries there. You know, you had the square pizzas
where
and the
people.
and the pretzels with the salt and the big pickles. All right. Big
You're
pickles.
talking huge pickles.
Yeah, man. Huge pickles. And I absolutely like I loved going to get a pickle. Like I made sure I had my like dollars. I got a dollar. I got $1.
Yeah.
I got $1. Hey, hey, hey.
It was when you could take
And if
$5, get into the roller rink, and buy a pickle, a piece of pizza, and a soda, and still have change to give your parents when they picked you up.
right. So, and one of the songs that I remember was they had a dance contest at one of the roller rinks that I went to. And Tootsie Roll.
Yes.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the side, to the side. Now dip, baby, dip. Now dip, baby, dip. You know what I mean? So it was like, the music that you think about. I can still. It was me and two other girls, and like I was in the front, and I had two girls on the side. And we were doing, you had to do the butterfly. And down in the comments they're talking about the claw machines.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, claw machines and pinball.
And bubble hockey. We had a bubble hockey machine at our roller rink.
Okay. I'm epic at pinball. We had a pinball machine that was Metallica.
Oh, wow.
So it played some of the Metallica songs, So it was awesome. I loved pinball and air hockey too. Air hockey in the comments. But there was such great music. Do you remember couples skating?
Oh my God. Everybody, please clear the floor. This next skate will be for couples only. My first job was a DJ at a roller rink. So.
Okay. Now we're talking. Hey, Mr. DJ. I remember the couples only skate, and I always was like, because I never had anybody I was not coupled when I was at the roller skating rink. So I was like huffing and puffing and wanting to be a couple skate, and seeing that boy that I've been eyeing for the past 3 weekends, and he has not asked me to skate.
That's Tom Rasputny for me. I'll never forget that name.
Okay, now we're talking about those crushes. All right. And then you want to know what song couple skate was? Ready? I'll make love to you when you want me to, and I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night. I'll make love to you. Stuff that us at 12 and 13 years old should not have been dancing or skating to, but we thought for sure that our life was ending when we heard End of the Road. So it fits in those memories, like, so tell me a little bit more about the music that you used to play.
My first couple song skate that I was asked to skate by my crush, Tom Rasputny. It only took like 2.5 months of going every Friday, but it was Love of a Lifetime by Firehouse. I will never, ever forget it, because it was the only time that I fell when I was skating, because I was so nervous.
Aww.
I tripped over myself while we were holding hands and skating around.
Oh my God, that's so cute. You were so nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So nervous. You're sitting here going, oh my gosh, it's finally happened. It's finally happened.
And I face planted.
This should bring back a bit of memories for you, Vils.
Yes.
She feels it now. And unfortunately, as much as I want to listen to the rest of the song, that's part of the rules. We get bits and snippets to trigger those memories. But I love that. I absolutely love that you have all these memories. So you as a DJ, like, how did your set list go?
It was usually I went by requests. I did make because it was old school DJ, so we had records that I could also play mixtapes.
Oh, the mixtapes.
I actually made some mixtapes. It would be some Bon Jovi in there, of course, some AC/DC, the Doom Da Da Doom Do Do song.
I'm gonna find it now.
There was some Grease in there. Everybody, for some reason, loved Grease. Some Tootsie Roll, some Naughty by Nature, Cypress Hill. Like the Naughty by Nature.
Cypress Hill, let's go.
And the Tootsie Roll, all the girls would go kick off their skates and dance in the middle while the guys skated around. What? Which was the song? You have to send that to me. Like if that song
That's
came
George
on,
Krantz.
okay.
Dim Da Da is the name of the song.
If that song
Dim
came
Da
on,
Da.
you had to get out of the way because 5 of us were gonna run you over so we could go shuffle.
Did you ever do the whole like swing your like the whip?
Yep.
Bills, I could talk about you with this with you all day
Got
long.
one story I want to tell, then get your
Please
next.
do. Please do.
So I went to Catholic high school. It was all girls, and my brother, who was 2 years older, so I was a freshman, he was a junior, and he went to an all boys Catholic school. Well, I went to my first high school dance, and I was so nervous because I was like, "Oh boy, I'm going to see my brother." We didn't really get along at that point, and I'm at the dance, and they start playing Peter Gabriel, "In Your Eyes," and like who I thought was the most gorgeous guy in the world when I was a freshman, asked me to dance.
Woo.
So I'm dancing with him, slow dancing, and my brother, who's the tallest kid in high school because he was 6'7", comes walking in, and he is absolutely hammered, and he has a Burger King crown on his head, and he walks by while I'm dancing with Matt, and I won't say his last name, and he bumps into me, and he's like, "That's my sister, watch your hands." Drunk, and then he just kept walking. I was so embarrassed, and if I still to this day, if I hear Peter Gabriel's "In Your Eyes" song, I'm like, he ruined my moment. I should have been married to that guy. And my brother
we talk about music and memories on this show, guys. This is Alice's Tea Party Musical Memories. I'm Alice. This is my guest, Bill's babe, and she was just talking about a memory at a school dance. But wait, there's more. Bills, thank you so much for being on the show. Guys, make sure you favorite Bill. She doesn't go live on here much, but you can find her in here as part of the MFW fam. Bills, thank you so much for being here, my darling.
Girl, love you.
Love you too. Guys, we have more guests. Are you enjoying yourself in Alice's Tea Party tonight? Let me hear it. Perfect. Our next guest. Oh, where did she go? Ma'am, Miss Kitchen, can you request the box for me? Our next guest is Miss Top Badge Kitchen. We actually have 4 guests on the show, so make sure you guys are staying tuned.
Hello.
Okay. Bro, I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Top Badge Make 'em Mad Kitchen. How are you doing, Miss Kitchen? Welcome.
I'm well. How are you?
Hi. So this is Miss Kitchen. For those of you guys who don't know, she is a top badge on the app as well. She's top badge on the app. Kitchen, can you tell me a little about you?
Well, I am Top Badge Kitchen. I have been a Top Badge for a year now, and I love music. I was also a DJ at one point. He's my friend. And I stream nightly. Sometimes I try to stream in the mornings. It's kind of a random thing. I'm trying to figure it out.
You said that you used to DJ. Did you ever DJ any school dances?
I have.
School dances. When we think back to school dances, Kitchen, do you remember school dances when you were a kid?
I do.
So, like, when were you born, Kitchen?
1973.
1973. So I'm 1983. So you remember the 80s middle school dances. I remember the 90s middle school dances and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember wanting to dance with your crush at the middle school dances?
Yes.
Yeah. Who was your middle school crush?
Well, I had a couple, but the the one that really had my eye, he was like he was over 6 foot tall. His name was Matt. And
Mats are abounding.
And yeah, and he called me Mousy because of a movie, and there's mice all over the place, and I screamed in the classroom, and I hence got the name Mousy. But so yeah, but he danced with me, and
So what song? Do you remember what song it was?
I don't remember. That's the bad part. I wish I
Okay,
did.
what song do you associate with those school dances? When you think back to those school dances or that era, what songs are you thinking? Like,
Um,
what songs do you remember dancing to at those school dances?
back then, I mean, really, you remember? Maybe you don't. Um, back with my age, it was like the girls sat on one side of the room, the guys sat on the other side of the room.
Right.
There wasn't this just yeah,
Right.
there wasn't all that like
You
there
had
is.
exactly. So you had the girls on one side of the room, and you had the boys on the other side of the room, and you guys were all kind of like this and looking around,
Mhm.
or the girls were like,
And if there was, a song on that all the girls wanted to dance to, then you do like the
the
kind
group
of a
girl
Cupid
dance.
shuffle, yeah, the Cupid shuffle kind of a dance thing, or you would dance to just yeah a group girls dance or City Lauper girls want to have fun or
Right, good
um
one. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh,
oh
girls just
girls
wanna
just
have
wanna
fun.
right.
Yeah, you guys all got on the floor and we just wanna,
Right.
Um,
Yep.
and I love that. I love that you have those memories. We actually we went as a group to a lot of dances, me and my friends. Like we decided, oh, we have a visitor. Um, we decided that we didn't want to go with boys. We all wanted to go by ourselves. And in reality, we didn't all want to go by ourselves. We would have died if somebody asked us, but we decided that we were all going to go together because none of us could get a date at the time.
Group support, group support.
Group support, group support.
Yeah.
But I remember being at a school dance and there was always like an ending dance, right? An
Yes.
ending, that song that if you were going to ask that girl or you were going to get that guy to dance with you, you had to be like, and I remember everything I do it for you. Like I remember
Yeah.
that being the closing song, and like this guy came up and asked me to dance and I didn't really want to dance with him, but I'm like, I kind of want to dance, so I'm going to dance with this guy, you know? Because you're like, well, I don't want to be mean. I know how hard it was for him to ask me, and nobody else is asking me, so let's go dance.
Let's go.
His name was Billy Fullington. I still remember his name. I think it was in like the 8th grade.
Ah,
Um,
I love
but
that.
a specific memory that I have, it was from my 8th grade farewell. It was me and my best friend Mike, who I went to the dance with, and I was wearing red, and they played Lady in Red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. And I was like, they are playing this for me. This song is for me. We are on the dance floor. I am
You're right.
Cinderella right now. Did you go to prom?
I did. I did. I did.
So what year was it when you went to prom? When I went to prom, it was 2000. Okay. That's when I went to prom. My I went
I
to I went to a lot of proms junior and senior year, like Rattler in the comments there. But what year was it when you went to prom?
well, I went in 1990 and 91 actually.
Okay.
Um,
That's when
yeah.
proms were ace. Okay. Pretty much from 19, like I would say like proms got really big in the 80s and into the 90s. Like that's when proms were like pick point.
Yep.
And so describe your outfit for me.
Um,
Was there a lot
do
of big hair?
yes, and I was gonna say I might still have the dress in the closet.
No way. You still have your prom dress in the
I,
closet?
I might when I go down, I'll go in there and look and see if it's in there.
Oh, I would love you to come back, like if you can find it at the end of the show and show us this. But do you remember getting ready with your friends for the dance?
Yeah, actually, I got ready by myself. We all because we did a dinner thing where we
Oh, okay.
traveled from the houses and whatever, and This was, I'm talking about my senior year, so 91. And my friend, I went with my friend Shannon, and he drove my vehicle, which I did not want him to do because I don't like letting anybody drive. But I let him because he was like, I'm driving, and I have a Lincoln, so he was like very proud to be driving this Lincoln Continental. And so here we were driving and we're doing all the dinners and whatever, but he had a tuxedo and everything matched, and he was like my best friend, but my other best friend guy was gonna be there at the dance, and unfortunately, I guess that was a bad date because I ended up dancing the majority of the night with the other guy, but my friend went ahead and danced with other girls too, and it ended up well. But
Do you
yeah,
remember any of the music you danced to at your senior prom?
oh yeah,
All right,
that was
talk to
like
me
Guns N'
about it.
Roses and AC/DC, and um, there was
Every rose has its thorn.
Peter
Like I like
Cetera, back in the day, Peter Cetera. What else? Oh, I can't. Just there's so much.
I
Um,
love that. I love that. So did you have a song? Remember, I was just talking about the music that would end the night, right? The music that would end the night. Do you have like a memorable last dance, save the last dance for me type of song or memory?
One of the songs is Firehouse, but the other one that she mentioned, and then Billy Vera and the Beaters at this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Save a
that's a
dance
good
for
one.
me, kitchen. That's what Lugs is saying in the comments. My
Got it.
prom, I was in like almost like a Cinderella blue type of dress, and I was so excited because my dress had pockets. My dress had pockets, and I don't know if you guys know this, but if
That's
there's a dress
cool.
with pockets, it is amazing. Okay. So my dress had pockets, and I had glow sticks in my pockets. So I had it was like a whole rave, my prom. Um do you remember the themes of your proms? I think mine was like Secret Garden or something like that. But I remember um
Remember.
do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? And like all us jamming like in a group, like, the whole place just hopping.
I'm
Like,
hearing the music in my head right
yeah.
now.
Talk to me.
Hmm.
Oh, talk to me. Yeah, I mean, like the music, like I can actually see if I close my eyes right now, I can see myself. My hair was in like some sort of updo, something like, this. And then I had, the blue dress on and my friends all around me. My date was my friend Sydney, and he wore a zoot suit. So he had the hat and everything. It was awesome. Like I can literally see it like it is a movie. And that's what I love about music and the memories that it connects to. So I thank you so very much for being on here and sharing your memories and stuff.
No, yeah, we had Under the Sea.
Absolutely. Kitchen, what do you have going on? And do you have any shows or anything like that that we need to know about coming up?
No, not at the moment. This is my second show today, but
Oh, busy girl, busy girl.
yeah. And then shenanigans tonight.
Tell us about shenanigans. Are we just
Oh,
like
that
getting
I'm
down
just
and dirty?
saying, just craziness in my stream. Just who knows what's gonna happen, and
We
I go
like
from.
shenanigans. We do shenanigans. Every Friday night, Petty does shenanigans on. We call it third shift over on Petty's stream. So guys, make sure you guys are favoriting Top Badge Kitchen. The app is super super glitchy tonight, but make sure you catch her on. She streams. When do you typically stream?
If I get on before midnight, usually it's about 10:30.
Okay.
Otherwise you won't catch me till midnight ish.
So you're
And
a
then
night owl. You're a night
I
owl.
am, and then
I
in the
am not.
mornings, six
By
o'clock.
like girl, by like 10:30, I'm faded and I'm gone. Like I'm out of here. So guys, if you guys are looking for a late night show to enjoy, make sure you guys are going to see Top Badge Kitchen. Kitchen, thank you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being on the show. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Alice's Tea Party Musical Memories. I'm Alice, your host, and you have been watching some amazing people share their memories. My next guest, I don't know what happened to Sarah E. I haven't seen her in the comments, but my bestest of best friends is here, and she wants to sing some of her memories as well. So we're going to talk to her a bit, and then we're going to have her sing for us. Would you guys like that? Can I hear it in the comments, please? There we go. Well, hello, beautiful girl.
How are you?
Good. Turn your
I'm
mic
so
up for me a
excited.
little bit. Mic up,
Hello,
reverb
hello.
down.
All right. So bossy. Okay, got it.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Everybody,
How
this
you?
is Petty AF, or as I lovingly call her, Shell. She is my very best friend, and we connect on musical levels as well. So, you are what? You're about the same age as me. You're about 2 years older than me, right? So we grew up around the same time in the same, so roller rinks and school dances were a thing. But you told me that you actually have never been to a school dance. Is that right?
No, I went to junior high dances because
Okay.
everybody goes to the junior high dances because they happen during school. Like they would end your school day early,
It was
and
like
then
a
you were there.
social.
Yeah, yeah. So I went to those, and like that that was all my dance experience.
Aw, I
I
would
guess.
have taken you to prom.
No, I didn't. So I went to a public school my freshman year, which I was like, I didn't want to go to any dances. Then I went to a Christian school, and it was Baptist driven, so they didn't believe in dancing. So we didn't have dances. We did have a senior banquet, which was like the equivalent, sans dancing, whatever.
Was
But I
there
can
at
tell
least
you, like,
music? Was
there
there at
was
least
music.
music at
You
this
know, yeah,
banquet?
good. We had good worship music. It was great. No, no, they played like secular music or whatever. But I can tell you that like my senior banquet, I had. It's sad, really, but I had the biggest crush on my best friend in high school, and like I mean, I was like in love with him. We went everywhere together. We spent all this time together. Everybody thought we were together, like, loved him. Um, and senior banquet, one of the other guys in our group of friends asked me to go to senior banquet. And I was holding out for Joel to ask me to go to the banquet. And I couldn't not say yes to John. So I did. So it's like one of my biggest regrets, I think, like, because I never know if he was going to ask me. Because
Oh,
people had told me
did
that
you
he
have a
was going to.
song that you associated with this big crush of yours with Joel?
Oh my God, yes. Because he played guitar and sang, and we
Our
would hang out.
weakness.
Yes, we would hang out. He would play guitar, and we would sing together. But I always asked him to sing. He did it so well. But it was Pearl Jam's Last Kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, and he would play it and sing it to me, and we would go to Barberton Lake, and we would sit at the lake at night, just me and him with his guitar.
Oh,
I
slow
know.
and another night, another dream. Always
Joel,
do.
Joel,
Joel,
this is
this is
dedicated to you.
Thank you for calling Wonderland. This dedication goes out to you, Joel, from the senior banquet from your girl, Shell.
I know. I know.
So did you ever go, since you didn't go any dances and stuff like that, did you ever go to the roller skating rink?
Yes. I loved
Okay.
the roller. I was there every Friday.
Every
Now,
Friday, that's where you're supposed to be at on Friday night.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, for
That
sure.
is exactly where you're supposed to. If you were anybody or you wanted to be seen, you were at the roller rink. That's where everybody was on a Friday night. And I remember having to beg my mom to go and I had to have straight ding A's to go. If I any problems, I was not allowed to go. So I made sure that I was tip top all week, so I could go.
Oh yeah.
But the best part is, remember how I was telling you there was 2 roller rinks, right?
Mm-hmm.
The best weekends are when I was with my dad, because then I can go to
Oh.
Stardust. Stardust was the better one, and it was over by my dad's house.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved that one. And they had a DJ up on this like raised DJ booth, right? So
Yeah,
it's
we had a
over in
raised
the
DJ booth.
corner.
Mhm.
Like I can literally close my eyes and see this entire thing. So you walk in the door, you got your skates over to the right. And okay, I will ask you guys, and all of you guys should agree with me. Just smell real
The
quick.
smell.
Think of a roller rink and smell. Okay. What do you smell? I smell disinfectant and floor polish.
Yeah, and heartbreak. The tears
And
of my
heartbreak.
childhood.
Oh, and childhood nostalgia.
Oh,
I
the
love
tears
that.
of all those lost crushes. Bye. Yeah.
You know, and sometimes those crushes, right? We didn't even know their name. We knew it was guy in the blue hat.
Did yours have we had like dark wood paneling in our roller rink. Like just the walls just
Oh, the
lined.
walls? No, the
Yeah.
walls were actually padded.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
Maybe-
like have you ever seen those acoustic panels that they have in
Yeah,
church?
yeah.
Like those were on the walls, which made everybody want to bang into the walls.
So we had like the half walls around the rink, and then there
Right.
was
So
like places
right.
you
So
could
the
go in.
back walls were all the padded, and then you had it was like half wall opening, half wall opening, half wall
Mhm.
opening.
Yes,
You had
and
like the
this.
lockers over here, and then you had like the game area, which had like the claw machines and the pinball machines and stuff like that. And then you had, the concession stands and,
Mhm.
where everybody hung up. My
So it was
favorite thing in
carpeted.
the world to get was the slushies. I loved the
Oh
slushies.
yeah, the ices.
Yeah,
We had
those
like
were great.
carpeting along the whole side, and then that's where all the games and lockers and stuff were. And then along the back, there was like what they called the practice area, right? And it was just like a stretch of skate that was like just straight back and forth. I spent 99% of my time back there, just back and forth, or on the carpet, really. I skated all the time, but I was so bad at it. And like the scariest moments of my life were where the wall stopped, like because I would get the nerve to go out and skate, and I would like go, and I'm like right by the wall so I can grab on, and then like the wall would disappear, and I would like hold my breath until I got to like the next part. Oh
Oh,
my God, okay, we can breathe again.
do you
Yeah.
remember skating to certain music?
Oh yeah. Actually, I wrote down some of mine that I was like thinking of. I mean, well, did you guys do the hokey pokey and
We
stuff?
did.
Okay,
There
yeah.
was a time that we did do the like everybody would stop, get off the floor, and turn and then and you would all be
Mhm.
like this on skates because nobody
Yeah.
was super good. And then you used to watch people fall when they used to do the turn yourself around part.
Yeah, I couldn't turn. I couldn't turn well. I couldn't stop well. Like it was so bad. I don't. But I went
So
every week. Like
I loved rollerblades. Rollerblades were really big but there was one skating ring that you weren't allowed to wear rollerblades, and there was one that you could at Stardust you could. So I had my rollerblades, and I had these really cool rollerblades that you could they were a prototype at the time. I don't even know if they ever went because I never saw anybody else with them. They switched from ice skates to rollerblades. Like you could actually take off the ice skate, put
oh
on the
wow.
blades. It was awesome. So you had this boot that you could just attach things to.
Yeah.
So like mine were awesome. And I thought I was Nancy Kerrigan, dude. I was amazing. Okay, I could do the backward skate, I could do the crossover. Like I was good out there. And I loved it. I absolutely loved rollerblades. But I remember literally, like, say you're like on your skates, like when you're comfortable, like you're on your skates and you're jamming and you're crossing and everything like that. And all of a sudden I hear in my head, wanna be my lover, wanna be my lover, lover, la da da dee da 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 da.
Hey, they didn't have the walker thing when I
Like I
skated.
hear that song when I think about myself at the roller rink. And it just brings back memories. I'm telling you, man, like, and there was
It,
always a girl that was like, "Beep, beep, 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 beep."
oh yeah. It was the couple skate for me, and it was always. I never did the couple skate, and the lights would
Oh.
go down, and the pretty lights would come on,
right?
you'd
And they
watch 'em all,
did you
right?
guys have one of
The disco
the
ball?
disco ball that used
Mhm,
to come
mhm,
back and it used to cast this
mhm.
like the snow all
Yeah,
over?
and it was I swear, all for one.
Oh, and I swear by the
Mhm.
moon and the stars in the sky. Oh yeah, that was my first
Yeah.
CD, by the way.
And I was sitting there on the carpet with my popcorn, like, yeah, that was me.
Why did Roller Rink Coke taste so much better than every other Coke?
I don't. I think it's the fountain. Like I don't know. Yeah, I
Like it was
agree.
that fountain that's been there for 30 years, caking
Mhm.
up the soda.
Probably
It
never
was
cleaned. Never
so
cleaned.
good. Like
Yeah,
I
it was
can literally go
delicious
like
though.
this. I can smell the whole place. That's what I mean when I talk about music. And, but I
What was your
remember
skates? Like our rental skates, we had brown
they
rental
were brown.
skates
They had like
with
a
like orange laces.
red stopper, orange laces with orange wheels. Yeah,
They were hideous. They
they
were
were
so bad.
disgusting and they smelt so bad. I
I
remember
think.
one time I forgot my socks. I don't know. I was wearing flip flops and I forgot my socks. And like, I'm like, well, what am I going to do? And I'm
Did they
looking
have
at
the
the shoe.
footies?
I'm looking at the shoe and I'm like, so they gave me these like
The footies?
the foot. Dude, I had blisters on my feet for weeks after that.
Mm,
Absolute weeks. I never forgot them again. Never forgot them again. But they had a vending machine for socks.
really?
You like put a whatever in and you pulled it. You remember the cigarette ones?
Oh yeah, the little thing you pull out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember those, and they had socks in there. So I actually halfway through ended up finding that particular vending machine. Um, but yeah, I mean,
We had skee ball. Did you
oh, I
remember skee ball?
loved
Oh,
skee
yeah,
ball.
yeah. I used to hang out. I get a pretzel and like hang over there and played skee ball and Pac-Man and yeah, that was
So did
Friday
all of
night,
your
man.
friends meet you at the roller skating
Yeah,
ring, or did you hang
yeah.
out with cousins or friends?
Everybody kind of did. Like friends, my cousins. I mean, and it wasn't just our school because it was just like a local rink. So you had like three
Right,
or four school
everybody.
districts.
So
Yeah.
all of a sudden you were
So
seeing
yeah.
very cute
hmm
boys that you had
Yeah,
never
boys you didn't
seen.
know. Right.
Yes,
They still
yes.
didn't ask me to dance during the couple skate, but I saw them.
Guys, if you guys are just joining us, this is Alice's Tea Party Musical Memory Edition. We're currently talking with Petty AF over here about roller rinks and school dances. Now, let me ask you guys down in the comments, did you guys ever do the couple skate? Did you guys were ever lucky enough to get the couple skate?
Did you
I'll
do
tell you
ladies'
what,
choice? Did I ever do
ladies'
ladies'
choice. I was
choice?
never brave enough.
No, right? You would just sit there like absolutely
I was
petrified.
never brave enough.
Oh
But I'll
wow.
tell you what, there was a few. Were you guys ever at roller rinks where there was really good skaters? Like not kids, like the skaters who were just go completely like have you ever seen the movie ATL with TI? Like Atlanta style skating, um like skating with your cousin. Oh, you
I
had a
mean,
boyfriend at the
it
time. Lucky
counts
Val
because.
in the comments had a boyfriend to do couple skating.
You know, I didn't have a boyfriend all the way through high school.
I had boyfriends like in the summertime, but never during the school time. It was like summertime fling time serious type
Yeah.
things. Um, but I absolutely loved it. But one thing I will ask you to do, if I were to ask you to sing a memory, what song would you pick and what's the memory behind the song?
Me right now,
Yes, ma'am.
I would say it would have been the whole Joel thing, and it would be "Save the Best for Last" by Vanessa Williams.
Ooh.
And it didn't ever actually come true, but like the whole song and like him calling her, like all that happened when he was in college and stuff. But like it is apart from the end of the song when they actually end up together, we did not. But that song reminds me of him.
Aw.
Yeah.
Sometimes the sun goes
Mhm.
down.
Mhm. Mhm.
What is it?
Sometimes the sun goes around the moon. Mhm.
Just thought it all had passed. You go and save the best for last.
Mhm.
Oh, right in the feels. She was so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh, I know. I
Oh my
know.
gosh. She
Yeah.
was like Miss America or something like that.
Yeah,
But
she's
you, my
gorgeous.
darling, are my musical guest tonight. Would you guys like to hear Miss Petty sing a song and tell us about the memory behind the song she's singing? Would you like that? Yes, I'm getting in the comments. Yes, yes.
This one is actually I'm gonna sing "Crazy for You" by Madonna. And
Ooh.
this is just one of those roller rink slow. Yeah, it's just. I guess it just reminds me of that childhood. The songs I would sing in my bedroom. You know, like you're thinking about that guy. Like in elementary school, which is when this song would have came out for me. It was Michael Lynch. I
Michael
had
Lynch.
the biggest crush on Michael Lynch. And you know what? Um, it's a kind of a sad memory, right? So we were on the playground and I was on the swings and I was swinging and he came up to me and he was like, "What would you say if I asked you to be my girlfriend?" And I like stopped in the swing and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, yes." And he was like, "Ha, I'd never ask you to be my girlfriend."
Oh,
I
your poor little
know.
heart.
My like 9-year-old heart died a little bit that day. Like
Oh.
I swear to God, I was in like fourth grade, maybe. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, well, okay, you know, like it just, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
Still
poor
remember
thing.
that, right?
Oh,
I
see, that's
know.
what I mean. Like you get these memories and they're
Hmm.
associated. Oh, my poor
Yeah,
girl.
Michael
So, my
Lynch,
dear darling
boo.
Shell, I would love you to sing
Okay,
that song for me.
okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Petty AF. Song reminds me of 13 going on 30.
Swing room as the music starts. Strangers making the most of the dark. Two by two, their bodies become one. I see you through the smoky air. Can't you feel the weight of my stare? You're so close, but still a world away. What I'm dying to say is that I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You feel it in my kiss. I'm crazy for you. Trying hard to control my heart. I walk over to where you are. Eye to eye, we need no words at all. Slowly now we begin to move. Every breath I'm deeper into you. Soon we two are standing still in time. You can read my mind. Crazy for you. Touch me once and you'll know it's true. I never wanted anyone like this. It's all brand new. You'll feel it in my kiss. You'll feel it in my kiss because I'm crazy for you. Touch me once and you know it's true.
I love that. It just brought me back. We're actually going to have a future show in the future, like that is going to be around movies. So that actually ties into a segue. If you guys are just joining in, this is Alice's Tea Party Musical Memories. This has been our musical guest, Petty, for the night. We are going to have future shows. In fact, it's going to be next week. So make sure you guys tune in. We're going to be talking about the musical memories behind music that's been in movies. So we're talking that song right there brings me to 13 going on 30 and kind of that nostalgia that I feel from that as well. So kind of tied it in perfectly. Petty, thank you so much for being here. I love you and appreciate you. Ladies, make sure you guys are favoriting her. What do you got going on? You're going to be streaming at the after party, right? Oh, Seeking Susan for you. Okay. Guys, this has been Alice's Tea Party. It's every Friday night at 8. If you are interested in being a guest on my show, please contact me on IG. My IG is up in the bio. Guys, remember, the music will lead your memories. Do not ever discount that music because it's going to stick with you forever. And that would be the show. Jay, thank you. I left. It's okay. It was perfect. It was perfect. I don't know what happened. And that's a wrap. Now, you're good. You're good.